Hello everyone. How are you tonight? I hope you're safe and warm. I'm just getting my other device ready here. Well, hello Nancy. You are right on the money. And Nancy Jones is on the money. Right at 7 o'clock. You guys are so punctual. I love it. Hello from Frankfurt. How's the snow up there, Nancy? Dolores had said she wasn't getting anything. We got dumped on. It took us over an hour to get our driveway cleared this afternoon. We didn't even try yesterday because it was ridiculously snowing all day long. Hello, Nancy Jones. So, hello, Robin. And so there were 4 of us clearing the driveway today. It took us over an hour. So it was crazy. Then we got the cars cleared off and started and all that good stuff. So hopefully the storm is done. Megan is here in Michigan. She came home to go to see Frozen at the Wharton Center with us on Tuesday night. That was our family Christmas gift. And so what we got yesterday, my sister in South Bend, Indiana is getting today, and it's getting into Kentucky today and tomorrow. So she has decided that she is staying one more day. So she was supposed to be leaving tomorrow morning, but she's going to wait till Saturday to go home. So hopefully she'll have a safe trip. So we have not received any snow. Nancy, wow, you guys are lucky. It was beautiful, but it's crazy to drive in if you're out on the roads. So Robin Patsfield wants to be in my video. Okay. A message just came up. I've never seen anything like that. Can you see my video, Robin? I hope so. I'm looking at comments to see if you can see this. I hope so. So last week we unboxed the January paper pumpkin, which was the Kisses and Hugs kit, and it was so beautiful. And I only made one of each cards. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see it. Did you take pictures of the snow? A few, not a lot. But I probably should have done that. I sent some to Sue because she wanted to see it snowing. So, we unboxed the paper pumpkin last week. And this week, I'm going to try to make some alternative projects with it. Alternative projects are take pieces of it and make a totally different card that's not even part of the kit. So we'll see how that goes. I have not made any of them, so it's we're winging it, and we're going to see what we come up with. If we come up with pretty cards or not so good or whatever. But we're just going to do some creativity, and I might need your help as to, what ribbon should we put on it or whatever. So anyway, one of the cards we made last week was a mystery card. And I really liked the mystery. I got a lot of comments on that. And I loved it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing some mystery cards ahead of time. So I'll post the dimensions, everything that you need. And you gather it all up. And then when I go live, we can make it together and we'll see all our different projects, and you can post it in the comments, take a picture and post it in the comments. I think that will be fun. But this was the mystery project last week, the mystery card. So it has a fold. Yep. And then a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, Cindy, she texted me and said she was so mad at me. She's not really. She's just, I'm giving her all these ideas and she can't keep up with them, or she just wants it all. And so she made her card and she sent it to me. And look at hers. Isn't it beautiful? And that's with all black and white. She did a great job. Cindy loves black and white. Those are her favorite. Sometimes she puts some red in it, and that's even beautiful. She does do other colors too, but black and white are her favorite, and I can see why. It was a beautiful card. So thank you, Cindy, for sending that to me. I really love the idea about the mystery cards. Yes, yes. I think I'm going to do that because I got a lot of feedback, and it was fun to read the comments. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Cindy is a very good card maker. So I don't know if it was last week's or the week before video. It was Valentine's, though, and she said, I'm so mad at you. I've made 40 cards today. But she sends a lot of cards. I mean, she sends her little nephews and nieces, great nephews and nieces. And the thing about Aunt Cindy, my friend Cindy, she's like an aunt to my kids. And there's no family relation, although I love her to death just like family. And she has always treated my kids as her being Aunt Cindy. So she adopts all kinds of kids, and she sends them a card every single week. So yes, she does make a lot of cards, and she does send them, and she's a wonderful, wonderful person. So let's see. Love Cindy's card. Yes. Love the idea of mystery card. Okay, I'm going to do that. But you guys, I'll put out the all the supplies that you need ahead of time on the Facebook page, and then you gather it up. And so when we go live at 7 on Thursday, we'll put it together. I'll go slow, and then you got to take pictures and you got to post it in the comments. So if you have trouble doing that, work on that, because we want to see what you guys come up with. Hello, Becky Reeves. How are you? I am so sorry you are getting dumped on. You have what we got yesterday. It's a mess, and just be careful. When you're shoveling or clearing out, just take your time. For the first time in probably a couple months, my hip hurt today, so gotta take it easy. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to point you to my work surface. So if you get motion sickness, just close your eyes for a minute. Okay, so this is where I'm going to work, right here. Okay, all right. So this was one of the pieces that we had for our paper pumpkin last week. These were some other pieces. You know, we had the blushing bride and the heart and the arrow. We had the white heart with the gold foil frame around it. So we had all these pieces. And then we also had, it's hiding, this wonderful stamp set. It says, love you, for you, friend, sending you love more. So you could say, love you more. A little heart with an arrow through it, XO, an arrow, a frame of a heart, and the inside of a heart. So it was a cute little stamp set. So we're going to incorporate that tonight as well. So what I did is I took a half sheet of very vanilla cardstock, which is 5.5 by 8.5. Oh, Nancy, you're funny. I have to learn how to post a picture in the comments. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And it's not hard. It's not hard at all. I'll walk you through it. Oh my gosh, Becky, you did yours and your neighbor's driveway. Oh my gosh, you are better than I am, I tell you. All right, so this is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to fold that. You don't have to score your cards if you don't want to. I like to because I just like to get that nice crease. I'm using my bone folder to burnish that edge so it stays flat. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla that's 4 inches by 5 1/4, which is exactly a 1/4 inch all the way around from the card base, so it gives it a little frame. So I emboss that with the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. Oop, don't want to get a glare on that. This is one of my favorites. I hope they don't retire it anytime soon because I do love it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put that as a mat, and then I want to cut one of these hearts out. And I think I want the XOXO heart. So I'm gonna try to cut that apart here. Yeah, you guys are probably thinking, oh my gosh, she cut a card. Yep, I did. And then I want to put that on there. Now that's going to be really close. It is exactly 4 1/4 from top to bottom of the heart. So you want to make sure you position that good. Exactly. I think I want some ribbon. So I'm going to use some of this Blushing Bride ribbon, and it has gold in it. So it will really look good, I think, with that paper. So I'm going to cut that. Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. That wasn't very nice of me. And then I'm going to tie it over here. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. And I'm just tying it in a knot. I'm not tying a bow. So for those that don't like bows, this is a good one for you. And then I want to twist it so that the gold side of the ribbon shows up, okay? All right, now that's pretty loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down with some mini glue dots. I'm going to trim the edges of the tails of the thing. All right, mini glue dots. Okay, so I'm going to use my poker tool to lift this off, and then I'm going to, first I want to see how this is going to go. I want that knot almost to the edge because this heart is pretty big. Okay. I want that right under there. So I'm going to put the mini glue dot down, and then I'm going to push that knot on it. Then I'm going to grab another mini glue dot, and I'm going to put it down on this side. Make sure it's straight across. And see how it lays a little bit flatter? That's nicer. Okay, I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. Okay, Robin, you said I like that one too. I use it a lot. Oh, the embossing folder? Yes. I think anyone who has it uses it a lot. There's some beautiful embossing folders, I tell you. All right. So I want to line this up as best I can. So I have 1/4 inch all the way around. And because I don't want it too bulky, because if it goes through the mail, we've got, we don't want it too thick. So I'm going to just glue this down flat. Okay, and again, we want to center it as best we can, and it does go from top to bottom. And the bottom touches on the top. Dies are Bouquet of Love. Alright. Am I back? Can you see me now? I see that I'm frozen. It says I'm okay now. Okay, Becky, if you have to leave, I understand. The frozen was on my part, though. So, hopefully you can stay with us. Okay, so then I have this heart, and I am going to pop that up. Now, I have, so I have these hearts here from the kit, the paper pumpkin. I wonder if I should, nope, that doesn't work. Oh, no, I don't like that. I'm just going to pop that up here with dimensionals. You're back. Thank you, Nancy. Alright, good. Yeah, I lost connection on my phone, so if I do that, I know I've lost everyone, but if I just lose it on my other device, it seems like it's okay. I hope the weather's not changing out there. Okay, then I'm gonna pop that up. And then I'm going to take a sentiment from the Love and Happiness set, and I'm going to use this Wedding Wishes. And I think, so I have this label that I used from the die set. I think I'm gonna do two things, and then you tell me which one you like. I'm going to emboss one in gold, and then I'm also going to stamp one in Blushing Bride. So I'm using what's called Versamark. So what it does is it leaves like a watermark, but it keeps the ink, it's like invisible, translucent, and it allows it to stay wet longer. I'm going to move that paper for a minute. So you can get your embossing powder on it. So Wedding Wishes. And then some gold embossing powder. put the excess off. Just kind of work that off, the excess. I didn't line it up very straight, but it's okay. All I did was put this on a piece of folded paper, and then I put my pot back over, and I save all that extra embossing powder. Close that up because you definitely don't want that flying all over the place. Alright, then I take my heat tool, and it's going to get loud for a minute, but I got to heat the heat gun up, and then I'll and as it heats, it melts that powder, and it turns to a embossed sentiment. And I'm holding it with my bone folder because that heat gun gets very hot. So you want to be careful. So we have Wedding Wishes in embossed gold. Or, let me clean that stamp. And then use Blushing Bride. Tap, tap, tap. You don't have to push hard, remember. Ooh, that table's hot. And then that's in Blushing Bride, which is the color of the ribbon and the paper pumpkin heart. So, we have the Blushing Bride or the Golden Bars. Do you care which one we use? Does anyone have a preference? Okay, I'll just pick one then. Okay. I do like the Blushing Bride one better. So I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. And I don't have any whole ones left, so I'm just going to cut it around the perimeter of the dimensionals because they're all good, they all work. So I just cut my own. And then I got to decide where I want this. I think I'm going to go over the center. And then we have that card. I don't think it turned out too bad. Yes, I think I like the Blushing Bride better too, Robin. Yep. So that's one card. So we'll set that aside. All right, and then let's see. This one doesn't have any of the paper pumpkin pieces. but I still wanted to show you. So this is the embossing folder, the Bouquet of Love embossing folder. So it embosses that heart in the center, and then it has all these flowers on the outside. It's gorgeous. Now let me show you that heart that I used in the die that cuts out these pink hearts, the foil and the glitter. Also will cut out the center of that die. So it really works well together. So I have again, a half piece of Very Vanilla, 5.5 by 8.5, folded in half. And then I'm going to pop these up with dimensionals. Thank you, Robin. So has anyone gotten to stamps in the last week since we've been together last? I hope so. Boy, that's beautiful just on its own. With get that piece of paper off of there. Isn't that pretty just on its own? And I used an older ribbon. This is Very Vanilla with a gold stripe through it. Gold glitter stripe through it. So I was going to put that pink heart on it, but I don't think I want to. I think I like it just on its own. I could even take this one and pop it up. Oh, I like that idea. Okay, I just decided what I was going to do with that. Isn't that crazy how I find things? Did you say that the paper was made using an embossing folder? Yes, yes. So I took a quarter, well, it's a 4-inch by 5.25-inch, Nancy, of cardstock. So, like, just shy of a quarter sheet of paper. And then I lined it up in the embossing folder so that the heart, can you see the heart? So the heart would be centered on the paper. Okay? So you see? And then that's the result you get. And then that die, let me get the die. And because it's easy to show you with this heart die. Then all I did was I took the paper after I embossed it, and I put the die over top of it, and then I ran it through the Stamp and Cut emboss machine, and cut the heart out of it. Okay? So, what I'm doing is I'm adding this heart in the center to pop it up to give it some dimension. Yep, there you go, Nancy. Yes, pop it. Yes, pop it. And then actually, the bottom of the heart, the point of it overlaps that ribbon, which I like. And then, I wish that wasn't so messed up. Oh well, it's only for teaching purposes anyway, so I can always change it out later. And I like that down there. Again. So then that's the second card we did. Okay. So that's just very vanilla. It's color on color with a pop of gold here and there. All right, let's go on to another one. So this one, I'm going to use, again, another half sheet of cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to burnish that edge. I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Thank you, Nancy. I'm just winging this. I have not put any of these cards together before, and I'm just yeah, I'm just going by the seat of my pants. Okay, so what I just did is I tore all the backs off of these dimensionals, and I forgot to put my ribbon around it, and I do want ribbon. I'm not sure. I think I want stripes. I think I'm going to use this ribbon again. And I may only tie it in a knot again because that heart is really big. And I know I'm probably out of the camera. I'm sorry. And I'm stuck down. That's probably my number one mistake I make is I either go all the way and glue this down, or I take the adhesive off the back of the dimensionals, the backing, before I get the ribbon around it. I always forget to do that. I'm not sure. So I'm going to take this card from the paper pumpkin kit, and again, I'm cutting it apart. Hang on, people, it's okay. Okay. And then I think, oh, that one's not too bad. I don't know that I like this color pink with the very vanilla. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to go with it. So I'm going to glue this down. Again, I don't want too much dimension if I'm going to mail it. And again, you want to center it as best you can. Top, center, top to bottom, side to side. And I'm going to glue the solid Blushing Bride heart down flat, and then I'm going to pop the other one up with dimensions. Oh, am I frozen? And that's that for that sheet of dimensionals. That thing. And then I want to use one of the sentiments from the stamp set that came with the paper pumpkin Sending you love. And I want Blushing Bride. And when I trimmed off the paper, I had a 1/4 inch of paper left over. So I don't throw these away because they can make my banners. So I'm going to just tap, 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 sending you love. And it fits on there perfectly. Oh. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. All right. Close this up. And this one, I'm kind of going to make like a flag. Is that what you want to call it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the center and then cut from point to center and point to center. And then it makes that little pointy flag. Here we go. And then I'm going to put this up with a dimensional. And I don't know what I did. Oh, they're under my stamp set. And this one's just a small banner, so it only needs 1 dimensional. 1 dimensional will pop that up, and I'm going to put that right in the center here. And I want to make sure that it is straight. And there's another one that we made using parts of the paper pumpkin. Okay, so that's 3. So let's do a white one. So again, the cardstock is a 1/2 sheet of cardstock of basic white, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to burnish that fold. Let's see. I have glitter organdy ribbon, and this is pretty. It's got sparkle in it, so I'm going to use this as my ribbon, and this is thinner, so I think I'm going to attempt a bow. Come on, get in there. Alright, I'm going to turn it toward me so I can get it the size that I want. Oh, that ribbon is so beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. So do any of you own the set, the embossing folder with the die set? It is beautiful, I tell you. This is actually the first time I've used it. And then I'm going to put, ooh, yes, and I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. And I know I'm covering that beautiful heart in the center, but it's okay. Love it. And then I wanna do a different saying. I've got love and happiness and through it together. You are loved today and always. You are proof there is good in the world. Oh, I like that. You know, I don't know that I want a saying on the front of that. Maybe I want it on the inside. I'm just reading these. Happy anniversary, my love. I've got my 40th wedding anniversary coming up in August, but I think that's kind of feminine. I don't think my husband would love it, but it definitely wouldn't be for him. So I got to make something more masculine for him. So I think I'm going to go with you are capable of great things. So again, I don't have that stamp mounted yet or to put together. So I've got to find it. You are capable. Where is it? What is it? It's just one long line. You are, I think it's this one. So then I'm actually going to stamp it to make sure I have the right one because I can't see it. I think I want a brighter pink than Blushing Bride because that is not a Blushing Bride. I can just get a scrap piece of paper here. Tap, tap, tap. It's definitely not the right pink. But it is the right stamp. That's good. Let me try Flirty Flamingo. I don't know if that's going to be too orange, I think. And it might be that I just go with black. Yeah, that's too orange. Oh, but I do like those colors together. Ooh, and it looks like some of the pink stayed on though. Oh, that's pretty. I like how that went together. Okay, so we're gonna go with just your tuxedo black. Alright, so I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna get the sticker. Capable of great things. So you peel off the sticker. It's cut. All of them are cut in half. So you peel off the backing, and you have the sticker exposed. You don't want to touch it. And then you want to line it up. And make sure it's all lined up. Push it down. And then pick it up, and the sticker's on it. and you never touch that sticker. So that's good. All right. So I'm just going to stamp on the inside. You are capable of great things. Oh, I love it. All right. I think maybe, let me see if I have some rhinestones that will work with that. Actually, I do it right here. Iridescent Rhinestones. So I'm going to take my picker tool and I'm going to use a medium size and I'm going to put it in the middle of the flower and then take some smaller ones and put it in the middle of a smaller flower. Just a splattering of a little sparkle. And then we've got the same on the inside. So that's pretty simple, but still very cute. Okay, so let me make a clearer spot here so I can show you the cards that we made tonight. Some of them using the paper pumpkin and making alternative projects, and some just from scratch. And we did manage to come up with some pretty cards off the cuff. So there's this one. I'm going to try to line it up here. And then there's this one. And there's this one. And this one. So which ones do you like better? Do you like this one? Or this one? Or this one? Or this one? Yes, I agree. Simple is nice. So do you like 1, 2, 3, or 4? What do you think? Oh, Becky, you're so kind. Thank you, Becky. They did all turn out pretty good. But look, they're all kind of based on the same idea, but they all look totally different. So I'm glad you like them. All right, I'm going to point you back up to me. Becky agrees 4 is the best. Yes, I like 4. I like white. But I like very vanilla too, so it's hard to tell. Paper Pumpkin, as I've told you before, is a monthly subscription. You can go month to month, or you can do a 3-month subscription. Oh, you like 2? Oh, yes, Robin, that one was pretty too. You can do a 3-month subscription, 6-month subscription, or a 12-month subscription. We did get notified Tuesday that Paper Pumpkin is going to have an increase in cost. So I think it's like $1 more a dollar and some change, maybe more, for each month. So if you want to get it, if you don't already have it and you want it, I would order it before March 1st so that you get the lower cost. And I know a dollar and some change isn't a lot of money, but it adds up. Every dollar and some change adds up. And if you can save a little bit here and a little bit there, it's worth it. So if you want to join the Paper Pumpkin, I'll post a link in this feed when I'm done. And you can just click on the link and you can go right to it and order it. Paper Pumpkin is a wonderful kit. It is in the top 10 craft kits in the world as far as economical. The amount of things that you get with it for the cost, and they're just simply beautiful. Once in a while there's one that, it doesn't really tickle your fancy, but like this last one, I actually love it very much. Nancy Jones says $1.50. Yes, thank you, Nancy. I knew it was more than $1, but I wasn't sure about the change. So if you're interested in that, I'll post the link and you can just click on it and go right to it. As far as that goes, I hope everyone stays safe, stay warm. Be careful out there if you're going on the roads. I went out yesterday because I needed groceries. It was crazy. I had 4-wheel drive pickup truck, so I was very thankful I had that, and that I was able to go, but I didn't go over 30 miles an hour, and it was crazy. Lots of snow out there. But I wasn't out today. Hopefully it was better today. But like I said, my sister Becky in South Bend, Indiana, she's got it today. So it's just moving south, I think. So I hope you guys all have a great rest of the evening and a great weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And I'm going to post the mystery project ahead of time so you can get your supplies together and we can actually make a card together. That will be fun. I'll talk to you later, and you guys have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.